It's Bondzee Live. Tripping with Bondzee on YouTube. Hi, it's Bondzee. How are you? Kind of a fitting song to open Bondzee Live, I would say. Happy Monday, folks. How are you? I'm laughing now, but we'll get into it in a hot minute. But I screwed up. This weekend wasn't a laughing matter. That's truth be told. Welcome. It's Bondzee Live on Tripping with Bondzee on YouTube and the Dean Blundell Network. 152 now, I think we're at. Good Lord, look at me go. Be sure to catch the show on my YouTube channel, Tripping with Bondzee. Really helps me with the hours are growing and growing, folks. You guys are doing a great job. I'm so thankful for that. We're getting there to the amount of hours needed so that my ass starts getting paid from them. So please go subscribe to Tripping with Bondzee on YouTube and watch the show there. It'd be great. Wait, Paul away. How are you, bud? Thanks for watching. Yes, I did. I had a weekend, to say the least. For those who know me, oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about my sponsors. I didn't forget. I was going to get to them. Wade set me off, though. The show's brought to you by Positive Mike's Brewing, Alberta, Canada. You can get fine merchandise on Positive Mike's Brewing website, or hit them up on Twitter, Instagram. They're all over the place. Just say, hey, I want one of these cool T-shirts. And they got some other cool stuff too. My custom-made shirt it should be here. I think it's at my son's in LA, which I'll have to get it mailed to me because, folks, Bonzarelli is no longer in Palm Desert. Not only am I not in Palm Desert, I'm not even in California anymore. Say what? Yeah. After 4+ months, your boy Bondzee hit the road today, and I am in Arizona. We'll say the northern part of Arizona. I might even go check out the Grand Canyon tomorrow. Yeah. Funny how that works. Every time, like legit, I sent this picture to my son today. This is me driving on the roads in Arizona. Every rest stop that me and my son came on, he was on this trip for 3 weeks with me. Every single rest stop was closed. Sort of defeats the purpose of a rest stop and having to go to the bathroom or whatever, But it was a running joke with us for 3 weeks. Almost every one of them was closed. The first one I passed by today, I was going to stop, have a tinkle, let Tucker out. Closed. So I sent that picture to my son. He's like, "What gives, Dad? Like, I don't understand." Anyways, check out Positive Mike's Brewing. Those guys are great. Go get some great merchandise, and hopefully one day they can send you their fine beer. I seen Mike was brewing this weekend. Man, oh man, the process that goes into that is pretty cool. He made mango habanero. I think that's what it was. And boy, oh boy, what a process. Sounds delicious though. Really does. Anyways, Positive Mike's Brewing. Go check them out online on social media and order some swag. Okay. Thank you. Show is also brought to you tonight by Shakespeare's Fine Dining in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Best surf and turf you'll ever have. Best scallops you'll ever have. Anything you order, it's going to be the best you ever have because they're that good. Dad's been cooking for 53 years back there. I think he knows what he's doing. Leo and his sister's husband, Pete, they do an absolutely amazing job at the front of the house. They treat you like family. The service is impeccable. The food's impeccable. Go check them out. It's Shakespeare's Fine Dining, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. All the celebs go there. You should too. All right. Wow. Where to start? So let's start here. For those who know me, most of you do. Some of you don't. You watching here and there. You're just catching on. Kaylee said the air was spicy while he was boiling those habaneros. No doubt. I could sense it through the phone how spicy they were. Lachlan says, "Are you still on the run, Bondzee?" Listen, we'll get to it. But I'm not on the run. I'm not running because I'm scared. The second that I got that awning part fixed, it's no secret, I was leaving. Now, I was going to San Diego, and then I was going to LA, but a bunch of different factors. Money. California is expensive as shit. And I thought I'd be able to, cheat my way around it and stuff still, but you really can't. You just can't. So I said, screw San Diego. And also, I before I get there, let's get into it. So here's what happened. My mouth has got me in trouble in the past. Shocking, I know. When I had my own radio station, or not my own radio station, when I worked on radio, I got in trouble for shit I said. And that's continued over my entire 48 years on this planet. My mouth has gotten me in some serious trouble from time to time. Well, at 48, sadly, nothing's changed. I done fucked up on Friday. I feel terrible about it. And it is something that shouldn't have happened. And I should have known better. And I let my emotions get the best of me, sadly. And for that, I'm sorry. Here's what happened. Reggie was on the show Friday. Y'all saw him. Y'all love him. We were wrapping up the 4-part series. And we were also promoting Reggie's new podcast, Reggie 911. It was a great chat. It was a little weird. Reggie was like, and he just seemed off. And people commented to me on that. It was like, well, what was up with Reggie? What was up with Reggie? And I was like, I don't know. He had internet issues. After I let him go, Stupid here said some nasty things about his wife that I shouldn't have said. Again, I let my emotions get the best of me. Me and her had a couple of not so polite conversations, I guess, earlier in the week, and we'll leave it at that. And then I let it go. And apparently I didn't. I lost control after I let Reggie go. And I said some rather mean things that I didn't mean, but I did say them. And even though I said them in a joking way, it doesn't matter. They didn't find it funny. And I regret it. I wholeheartly do. I shouldn't have called her those names, and I should have kept my emotions in check. And for that, I am truly sorry. That certainly wasn't my intention. I just got carried away. And sadly, I didn't. I let it go too long, 2 minutes and 38 seconds to be exact. Listen, I should have been the better person. I just shouldn't have brought it up. I had a nice interview with Reggie. Wasn't the best one with Reggie. He was in a hurry. Didn't know why. He said poor internet connection, and it was kind of rushed, but still, it was fine. And we got the job done. We promoted his new podcast coming up, and then I said goodbye. And we ended with, "I love you, bro," and he's like, "I love you too, bro." And that was the kind of relationship I had with Reggie. Like, we really, really hit it off as pals. The next morning, I went to take Tucker for a walk, and I got intel from my neighbor who was at Reggie's house during the show that Reggie lied to his wife, or he was not truthful with where he was going at 6:15 whilst they had guests. And that's, now I've come to find out why it was rushed. Reggie felt guilty. He was off. He was like, that's why he didn't have time for the full stories and stuff. He lied. Okay. He got caught. Ultimately is what it boils down to. And shit rolls downhill. He got in trouble. Then I got in trouble for shooting my mouth off because he found out. And I should have fucking been smarter to even say the things I said. I don't know how I ever thought that they wouldn't find out. Roger, who was my neighbor, him and his wife watch all the time. And so, yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm a big mouth, foul mouthed idiot. And it got me into trouble because it got back to Reggie. Saturday, after I woke up and I took Tucker for a walk, I got this intel. I came back. I went on YouTube. I saw I had a comment. It was not a very nice one. She wasn't wrong. It was Roger's wife. She was rather upset with me, too. Said I was a piece of shit. She's not wrong. I should have been better. I really should have. And again, for that, I'm sorry. I don't know if sorry fixes it. Probably not for them. But I will do. I will apologize. I am sorry. And there's nothing I can do. I can't take those words back. And I have to move on, and I have to be better. That's all. I deleted the show from YouTube. I thought it was the right thing to do. I deleted the show from Facebook. And I went on with my day. Thankfully, I was super busy over the weekend. I had so many scripts, and I just buried myself on my work. Saturday, hardly left the bus, other than take Tucker for his odd walk, do his biz, and then I was back on the bus. Sunday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, get a message from Reggie, and it's not nice. Reggie was really upset. He's like, I heard what you said about my wife. What the fuck is wrong with you? How dare you? Everything he said, he wasn't wrong. And he finished it off by saying, bro, you're not welcome around here anymore. You best get the fuck out of here. And don't come back. Get your ass back to Canada and fuck off. Hence the opening of the show. Hit the road, Jack. Just trying to make some light out of it. Have a laugh, even though it's not that funny. But it also leads me into this I thought was pretty funny. My manager sent in roll a glassy.
You leave town tonight, right now. And when you're gone, you stay gone, or you be gone. You lost.
Yeah. Funny, not funny. I mean, it is now, because I am gone. It just coincided with, it just worked out. The boys came, so I messaged Reggie back and I said, sorry. And I said, I know what I said was wrong. It won't happen again. And I know it caused you grief. And for that, I am sorry. And I'm sorry for my hurtful words. I didn't hear back from him. An hour later, I'm sitting here working. Fucking pounding on the front bus. I'm like, the front of the bus. I'm like, who's that? Oh, shit. It's fucking Reggie. And he's pissed. So I was just like, first thing that went through my brain is, bro, you ain't answering that door. No good can come of that. None. So I picked up my phone. I called my boss. I called Dean. Because the boys in the group, Lachlan's watching. We all have a private group chat, and I'd kept the boys up to date with what I was doing, and what had happened over the weekend. And they were just like, "Fuck, Bondzee, way to go, dummy! You know, you didn't handle that one very well. You should have kept your goddamn mouth shut." Anyways, I didn't. I told them what happened. I sent them the clip of what I said, and you know, it was, they agreed. They agreed. I screwed up, and you know, it was something I'm not proud of, and it won't happen again. It truly won't. And again, I am sorry to Reggie and his wife, and for the grief that I caused them. Yeah. So it was like, Dean, Reggie's at my front door. What do I do? And he's like, well, dummy, don't answer it. And I'm like, yeah, of course I'm not going to do that. He's like, listen, you fucked up. You said something you shouldn't have said. You let your emotions get the best of you. And yeah, you screwed up. Own it. And so here I am. I'm owning it. I'm saying sorry. And I got my thing fixed. It's not like I ran away from those guys because I'm scared. I was leaving regardless. So yeah, it was enough. It was time to go. And goodbye, God bless. Sorry for how it ended, because it wasn't my intention. Anyways, that's enough of that. I wish them all the best, and I am really sorry for the words that I said that were really hurtful. Anyways, moving on. Like I said, it won't happen again. I got on the bus this morning, and I haven't driven this guy in a while. It's been like 4 months, and I was like shaking. God, you know, once I smashed the bus, it really kind of hurt my psyche of driving this bus, and then I didn't really drive it. Well, I with my son for 3 weeks, didn't really have a choice. But I was nervous. And that once my son left, it just parked in Palm Desert and didn't drive it for 4 months. And anyways, the first half hour was kind of nerve wracking. And then I filled up the bus, got filled up with diesel, filled up all the tires with fresh air, and we were on our way. And here I am now. I drove all day. We're in the northern part of Arizona. Looking forward to seeing the Grand Canyon and stuff tomorrow. And then, listen, the reason I ended up coming to Arizona was because somebody wants to potentially buy the bus. I've got somewhat of an offer on it. So we're going to go showcase the bus and meet this guy. And the best part is, if he doesn't buy it, he's in that business of, he'll fix it up for me. And I'll put it on the market. He'll put it on the market, and we'll sell it. Anyways, it is what it is. I am, again, I'm sorry. I fucked up Friday night. I shouldn't have said what I said. It's sad that I let my emotions get the best of me. And I am hurtful and sad to myself that I lost some pretty good guys and friends that did end up being good friends. And now, probably sadly, they're not. They probably hate my guts because I caused Reggie some shit, and Roger and Reg are pals. And it is what it is. And yeah, Erkies, I will not forget about you. That guy helped me fix my back air conditioner. For that, I'm truly grateful as well, my friend. And lest you think I'm running out on you and won't pay you, not true. You'll definitely be getting your pay. I see you guys are watching. I know you're watching. I hope my apology does help a little bit. If it doesn't, it's okay too. I mean, what can I say? I've said enough. I've apologized, and we'll move on. Take care. Goodbye. God bless. Like I said. All right. Let's do a few pictures and videos before I get out of here. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long day of driving this bus. Yeah, just need I got a nice supper lined up. I got a nice movie lined up, and actually, I still got some work to do too. It's been a crazy weekend of work. So I'm thankful that I'm busy. I'm thankful that it was nice to be on the road again today and driving the bus. I was like, man, why did you stay for 4 months? You should have been out driving around and seeing stuff. But everything happens for a reason. And I was super busy with work, and it allowed me to get a lot done. I got all my demo tapes done and everything. So I don't regret my time there. I regret how it ended. And it is what it is, you know? Fuck. Stupid mouth of mine. What can I say? From time to time, especially when I'm drinking, it gets me into trouble. And for that, I'm sorry. Not Dean says, I didn't realize this guy is actually a bus driver too. A little bit of everything. Big mouth, foul mouth, an idiot, and the rest. Zutavera says, take Reggie's name of your mouth in your crazy show. You're stupid. Stay in Arizona or go back to Canada. Plus, you are illegal in the U.S. I'm not illegal in the U.S., as a matter of fact. Oh, that's the lady I said not so much nice things about. So I hope you saw my apology. I am sorry. And I'll leave it at that. Marco Sane says, take care of Tucker. He says, farewell, Bondzee. Yeah, take care, Marco. It was really nice to get to know you. So you can keep telling me to get back to Canada. I'm not going back to Canada. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You don't like me? It's fine. Okay? I said sorry. All right, moving on. What else? Bro, let's get into Glassy. Let's get into our videos and picks and move on with the show. Apologies over. It's done. What do we got?
Oh my God.
What's your name?
You might want to know that.
What's your name?
Oh, hug him. I'm a hugger. It's all right. Can I get a name? What's your name?
It's Derek.
Derek. All
All
right.
right, nice to meet you.
You're my hero, man.
No, you're my hero. I hear you're big on TikTok. You a TikTok guy or what?
This guy is awesome.
Are we filming? Get the pictures. Get everything. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Let's see, the best of the world.
Thank you.
CM Punk right here.
What a pro. What a pro. When Cody asked you who your favorite wrestler was, who did you say?
He told me. CM Punk.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He did.
He did.
All right, I appreciate it. Are you, is this the first time you've ever been to one of these?
This is actually amazing right now.
It is amazing. It is amazing. You got good seats or what? You gonna watch the show?
We'll make sure.
You're gonna yell and scream?
Amanda will make sure. She'll make sure.
Did you meet Ruby Riott yet?
Uh-oh.
You mean this girl?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that awesome? It's awesome. I'm not a big fan of that wrestler guy and stuff, but
that's just like CM Punk. CM
Punk. Yeah. You thought I knew him for some reason, but I've never talked about him. I don't know who the guy is.
I think he tried UFC at some point. I'm not sure.
Did he? Yeah. And it's, that just warms your heart, and I love that sort of stuff. What else you got for me, bro?
Oh, we got a good streaking video.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Man, that guy got walloped into that wall. I'm watching the replay here on my phone. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Positive Mike's got that right. John Cena does the exact same type of thing with Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's great.
Yeah, that's cool. That really is
Very
cool.
cool. You know, never
Yeah.
get ahead of yourself, and always like some of these people, you're their heroes, right? And,
Yeah.
you know, some of them are Special Olympic athletes themselves. You know, really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
One more video.
That's wild.
I know.
And if can you play just the beginning real quick? Right when the guy in the red pants.
Over?
Yeah, hit that right at the beginning.
Down he goes.
Down he goes. But that dude in the white took a chance because he did put his face down and he was this close to getting absolutely face booted. And that could have went the wrong way for him. Luckily for him, it just kind of grazed him. And man, oh man, what a hell of a move though, to know to just, man, he put everything into that too. Hardcore.
Wouldn't be surprised if there's some broken bones. Absolutely.
And then he filled him too. I don't know if you caught that at the end of the video, but that guy's back is going to hurt for a few days, and so is his face after the flurry of shots that he took.
Yep. Well, let's do one more video and have a good laugh.
All right.
All right. I could watch that video for hours.
Dude, I have probably seen it about 30 times now. No joke. Which is kind of disgusting in its own right because never mind.
Yep.
I can't believe that. Do you think that's fake? Like in the sense like that bug, it almost looked like it's on a string, like a fishing line, so you can't see it. But it almost does look a little fake to me. Am I wrong in thinking that?
Could have been placed. I don't know. If she's in Mexico, I've seen some pretty sketchy shit in Mexico.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I love how she has her own self-honor T-shirt. That was pretty special.
Yep.
Apparently, bras aren't in her vocabulary either. By the way.
Ooh. Oh, I saw a girl on the weekend. Oh my God, it was tragic. We went to this restaurant and like your typical Walmart shopper, where the shirt comes down like a nightie, and I swear to God she wasn't wearing a bra, and it's like the tips at the bottom is quite
awesome.
Fucking painful. You sent me this earlier. I thought that was kind of funny.
Somebody sent this to me today, and I laughed. I thought that's pretty clever. We all know, and Mike makes fun of himself the way he speaks, and I wouldn't have thought to put "if coming to town" with a picture of Mike on it. That's some funny stuff right there.
I don't get this one. I don't get that one. What's
the Island Boys, bro? They're making money hand over fist now. Hand over fist. I don't know. We all thought at first maybe this was just like it, because I think when they first came out, it was close to Halloween, wasn't it? And they were sitting in that pool or hot tub, and
Dean's railed on him. I know that.
Island Boys, and it was the worst song I've ever heard in my entire life. Yet I have to give these two numbskulls credit because it was when I can't listen to it because it's the biggest earworm song out there. You know, I'm even singing it in my head right now. I'm an island boy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Anyways, those guys are they've got every deal you could think of on the planet right now. They're a huge deal. And I don't know if they ever saw it coming, but good Lord. You're selling your dog, are you, bud?
I like this one. This is a good photo. This is an awesome video.
Listen, some dogs are just not meant to be hunting dogs. You know what I mean?
Nope. No.
Awesome.
Yeah,
What else?
I guess we can talk quickly about the flooding down here and then stage her up. This was Saturday. Hundreds of volunteers came out on the weekend and sandbagged for the firefighters, and they were able to truck a lot of sandbags out to the Sumas Prairie. The river has gone down from 5 meters to just over 1.5 meters now. So they are starting to pump. It still is a lot of water. Geotechnical assessments are underway on the Fraser Valley or on the Highway 1 to make sure there's a lot of washouts. And but it's doing all right. But the shitty part is they've rationed our gas. So and here's the thing, like you can fill up at one station and go to the next station and get another 30 liters and go to the next station and get another 30 liters. So you're kind of really defeating the purpose. But our gas is rationed. We have one highway open now. And it's been a fucking, now they're talking about another 40 millimeters, 50 millimeters of rain on Thursday. They're not sure if the dikes are going to hold because they've only built I thought I had a picture of that. Maybe I didn't.
How much rain did you get over the weekend, Glassy?
We didn't. We got showers yesterday, and Saturday was actually a really nice day. This is the dike that they got. That. So that's the dike breach. That's the main one that caused all the flooding in the valley. And the Army's been in there 24 hours a day, since it happened, building that dike back up. They're going to go a little higher once they get some time, but they're not even sure if that will hold come Thursday. So,
Jesus.
Yeah.
So you guys were worried this past weekend because you were supposed to get a significant amount more of rain. So I'm glad that didn't happen. What we talked over the weekend, I think it was Saturday, or you posted a picture on Twitter about another big piece of the highway missing that was found from photos and stuff up above. Can you explain that one? Or
that was
at with your highways.
That was Highway 1 I believe it was the Jackass Mountain. Let's see if I have a picture here of it. I'm just looking through my phone. I don't. Okay, well, I'll find it. But anyways, what had happened was the entire section of highway had given way. Let's see if I can get it up here quickly. So Highway 1 going to be a couple weeks to a month. Highway 3 will be, I think it's open now, but only single lane, and blowouts. And Coquihalla is going to be at least 3 months.
Wow.
So there's quite a lot of damage up there. Where is that picture? It was epic. I think. Well, I did tweet it, didn't I?
So are they hiring all of a sudden? Like just to like and I'm being serious. Are these?
You got some work boots, man. You get your ass down here, and they'll put you to work.
I'm good, thanks.
Yep.
I did enough physical labor jobs. I own my own painting company for 20 years. I'm done with the physical labor, pal.
There we go. I'm just gonna throw it in right now. Keep going.
So are they? Is there mass job postings out there from all these road fixture companies and the government and stuff to get more people in there, or
not really yet? No, I don't think. I think they're just quickly in the recovery stage still before they get into the building. Here's the photo here. So that's a U-Haul trailer backed up. That whole section of Highway 1 completely blew out.
Buddy, with that U-Haul hanging there, I'd be getting the hell out of there toot sweet. Like,
that was wild, man. That was so wild.
Dude, that whole entire highway is washed away.
Yep.
Wow. Fascinating stuff. Sad stuff, really. It breaks your heart, my heart, everybody's heart.
Well, it's been very bad, especially for our dairy farmers and stuff, because again, we carry 50% of the province's dairy, cheese, milk, all that through the Fraser Valley, and most in Canadian, actually, because we have a brewery here in Chilliwack because they moved it out of Vancouver. So they built a $300 million facility here. So most in Canadian and all that crappy beer gets brewed here. But because of the floods and stuff, they actually donated 100 tons of unspent grains out to the Valley farmers to help them because none of them could get feed. So they donated all that feed, which was really cool. So people coming together, like I said, community spirit goes a long way. And the fires in Fort Mac, exact same thing too.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Do we have numbers on lost livestock and stuff, Lassie,
No,
or not
no.
yet?
I've only
Is
heard.
it bad? Do you know?
I don't know. I know 4 people. The death toll's up to 4 of people who have lost their lives as a result of these floods and such like that. But no, they haven't come out with any livestock. There's been a lot of livestocks going, but
Right.
yeah, no, we haven't heard anything yet. So
I saw the Army was in there this weekend. They're finally there to help out, and that, only good can come of that too, right, bro?
yep, they came
Nice
in
to
on.
see them.
I think they came in on Thursday. And yep, they've been working. They were building the dike, like I said, the big dike that blew out. They put that together, and like I said, working 24 hours a day putting that. I think we got like 500 or 1,000 Army personnel that flew in on the weekend, and yeah, they're
Okay.
getting it done, man, slowly but surely. So pray for
What-
no rain come Thursday. So
What are the grocery shopping situations and stuff there? Are the shelves stocked back up, or are we still on ration? How are we looking there?
surprisingly good, because when the highway was closed, a lot of the vehicles, commercial vehicles, couldn't get to the interior, so they sent them here and in Abbotsford and all that stuff. So they did keep. I mean, there are still shortages of small stuff, but your bread, your milk, that's all available still now. Meat's available. Some produce, not much, but some is getting through, which is really good. So not as bad as it was when I was talking to you on when it was that last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday,
Right.
something like that. So
Well,
yeah.
actually, how far? Pardon my ignorance. I'm not familiar with the area per se, but how far are you from like actual Vancouver and the ocean and stuff?
We're an
Like,
hour
areas?
hour and 10 minutes out.
An hour. And 10. So,
yeah.
is there people that would do that commute every day, obviously, and go to Vancouver or get on the ferry and go to work? And
Yep.
and are they now, I guess, essentially jobless or working from home automatically because there's simply no way there? Is that or is there a different way to kind of get around and get there?
Pretty much, I'm going to bring up the map. Of course, this map isn't accurate. I used it last week, but it's the only one that I can pull up now without trying to ramble on for 3 minutes while I try and pull up a map. So
And nobody wants that.
No, nobody wants that. It's just loading in here. But we're an hour and a half out of Vancouver, so we're basically a bedroom community of Vancouver. A lot of people who live here in the Fraser Valley work in Vancouver. So this is a bad map. It was last week I used this, but that's Vancouver. We're out in Chilliwack, which is about where that red section is broken, just to the left of Hope there on the lower Highway 1. The only one that's been available has been Highway 7, which is just to the north. And the federal government actually came out yesterday and announced for people who couldn't get to their jobs. You know how there's like a 7-day waiting period or a 14-day waiting period when you apply for EI before you get any money? They've waived that requirement. So as long as you can prove that you were out of work, they will file you through right away, right to the front of the line. So
wow.
We've been very good, but like I said, Highway 5 is going to be closed for 3 months at least. Highway 3, I think, is single lane alternating each direction. Highway 1 is still closed through the Fraser Canyon. Highway 7's open. Highway 11 is still closed because the water actually came up and buckled the road. So all the infrastructure pipes underneath the concrete are all just sitting there. You can see it. It's wild, wild. I wish I had the photo. I should have pulled that out, but and Highway 1, of course, through the Fraser Valley, that's not going to be open for a while because, as you can see, there's still a lot of water.
Yeah.
And hopefully, come Thursday, we don't see as much rain as they're predicting.
Is there... I forget what I was... Oh, Hope. It looks like Hope is the worst place to be. I mean, if you look at it, every which way, the highway's red.
Yes, it
unless
was.
you drop south, and that goes down to the state's border there.
You see the border, yep.
So am I correct in saying that's probably the worst place to be living and right now?
It was.
For travel?
Now that Highway 7's open and Highway 3 are open, you can still get back and forth. On the weekend, they did run a convoy of emergency vehicles. They did open up Highway 7 so that people could come down from Hope who've been stranded, along with a lot of commercial trucks and everything like that. But it is restricted travel currently right around here. They don't want people just out tooling around. They want it for livestock, feed trucks. They want it for commercial vehicles, and our gas is rationed anyway. So really, go to the river and drink beer pretty much. Yeah. Mike, I need some beer because I saw this post on Saturday and I was like, oh my God, that looks so good. But so does this. That's Baja Flying Fish, I believe.
Yeah, nice.
Rum lager. Yeah.
Wow.
And also, I want this T-shirt, so make that happen for me too if you can.
Yeah, that's a pretty dope hoodie.
Yeah.
I love it. Sorry, I'm just looking for something here. Just
Yeah.
kill
No.
another second or two, bro, if you
Yep.
will.
Yeah. No.
I
Absolutely.
want
So
to.
we got about 4 days out, hopefully, before the rains start again, and we'll see. So
Right.
it's been tough, but like I said, I mean, some of the images coming out of the valley last week, it's obviously a lot better than that now, and yeah, I'll just roll through them. That's the Coquihalla Highway, that's still damaged. There's another washout there. It's just crazy. That's Highway 1 in the canyon. So the highway used to run underneath the railway tracks. The railway tracks are actually hanging on their own, held together by their own bolts, which is pretty wild.
That is crazy.
That was the mudslide where 7 was closed. Now it's reopened again and such like that. And cool photos of police and rescue services going in to literally evacuate boatloads of people coming out. But then last week, the military came. So
yeah, right on. Are those tracks ruined, or and is that train affected? You know, the train that is that famous train ride you can do all through the mountains and stuff of BC and Alberta.
You talk about the Rocky Mountaineer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that goes from Kamloops actually to Alberta, so it doesn't actually really come here so much. It does sometimes. No, it doesn't come here. No, we have Via Rail. Via Rail actually stepped up on Friday afternoon, or was it Saturday, and loaded a train from Hope, brought it westbound, so all the people that were stranded in Hope could come down, which was really cool.
Nice.
And yeah.
Did they have to go over those tracks that were being held together by the bolts only?
No, that's not here. That's up north.
Okay.
That's up north of Hope. So that's one of the big washouts where that graphic was, or the photo was.
Gotcha.
I showed this one. Yeah. So where the train tracks are broken is about 10 k's south of there. So
wow.
Yeah. A lot of damage.
I should have sent you these earlier. Like I said, it's been a crazy busy travel day. Before we go, there's two people I want to talk about and mention before I say goodbye. One of them is they're really good friends of mine. The dad, who Dennis Hendershot, was on my show about 2 months ago. Professional senior PGA tour member from Canada. His daughter's going through a really hard time right now. She just had like the crazy, I think it says right here, 12 hours? No, 10 plus hours of brain surgery, dude. They removed a tumor from her brain the size of like a massive grapefruit, like even bigger. Sad stuff. She's just a young teenager, you know, amazing volleyball player. She's such a wonderful kid. I got to know her over the years of knowing Kara and Dennis and traveling with them for 7 years playing amateur golf. And she's a lovely kid, and I wish her nothing but a speedy recovery and everything goes well. It sounds like the surgery did go amazing. And Sid's a tough kid, so she's got a long road of rehab, physio, SLP appointment, everything ahead of her. But listen, like her mom said, she's ready. She's determined. She knew what was going to happen from having this removed. And listen, if she didn't have it removed, the other option was death. So Godspeed to her. She's such a wonderful kid. Sydney, we're thinking about you, and get well soon. Okay, kid? Right on. And listen, before I go, my boy here, my boy Lindley.
Yeah. Fatterday.
He ruined Fatterday at Dean's house.
That's my coin phrase, by the way, Lindley. If you're watching, Fatterday came from me. Go ahead, and I'll find him here. Yep.
Anyways, he went to Dean's on Saturday. They had this big thing planned. They were going to eat the most disgusting amounts of food and calories, and it all looked amazing. Really did. But upon showing up at Dean's house, he literally went into this attack. Ryan couldn't breathe. He was really struggling.
Oh no!
It took him hours to get into even Dean's house. All jokes aside, he did end up driving home that night. He got home safely, thank God. But he still he went to the hospital today for chest X-rays. Passed out twice. Once while driving, caught it enough. He was going woozy. Pulled over. Anyways, I wish the guy all the best. It started with a cough in his, and then it moved down into his chest, and this hasn't gone away. And so I'm worried about my buddy. I hope you're okay, pal. We talked real briefly whilst I was driving today. The good old voice text chat works amazing, by the way, when you're driving. anyways,
everybody's interested in what the hell you did.
well,
some of
yeah,
the photos.
that and where the hell I was going and what I was up to.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was already leaving there. It was just I'd waited 3 weeks to have somebody come fix that awning part, and it just happened to coincide with the shitty events that partook over the weekend. And if I would have got that part done Thursday, I would have been on the road and out of there Friday morning. So they can sit here and think, oh, we chased Bondzee away, good for us.
Oh, okay,
It's not really how it went down. I know
Move
they
along.
didn't want me there anymore, but it was all good.
Yep.
Anyways,
Exactly.
I think that's it. I hope Lindley feels better. Godspeed to Kara's daughter. I'm having a mind. Sydney, there we go. And listen, I just like one more thing before I go. See, that doesn't do it for me. The stuffed mushroom caps, not a big fan. Those though,
I know.
what do you call them? Pork shoulder bites or something, I think. And then there was like peanut butter chocolate pie to go with it and stuff. Anyways, poor Lindley never got to have a sniff of it because he was dying.
That's too bad.
So I really do hope he feels better. And listen, before I let you go, how about those Toronto Maple Leafs, pal?
Oh, fuck off. My Canucks are such a disaster. It's unbelievable. Holy crap.
You guys should just fold the season, take last place.
The
get
Seahawks.
The your Seahawks are shit too.
There's nothing positive happening right now in my life.
No.
This cough, I've had this cough for a week. I can't shake it. It's
well, dude, you should go get checked out too, because that's how Lindley's whole thing turned into this. Lachlan's got the same thing. So listen, with this COVID stuff out there, you gotta be serious about this and get it checked out, dude, or it's gonna get worse and worse.
You know what my secret is? Borsin, Triscuits, and Budweiser.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Pro tip.
Sounds so healthy.
Good every time.
Listen, pal. Go Leafs, go. Sorry, your Canucks suck this year, and we still did 42 minutes out of this, and now I'm tired. I'm gonna go.
All right, cheerio.
Great show, bro. Thanks for your help. Listen, folks, that's it. That's all. What do we got coming up? Wednesday, a surprise guest. We'll leave it at that for Wednesday. And then, listen, don't forget, coming up, we've got the Glorious Sons, one of the most amazing Canadian bands. These guys are kicking ass. Can't wait to talk to those guys soon. Maybe I've got something in the works with Our Lady Peace as well, folks. So stick around for that. And then the beginning of the new year, we've got David Bastido, former photographer for the Tragically Hip. And he's an all-around great guy, great pals with Gord Downey as well. Rest in peace, Gordy. Love that guy. As for the show, thanks everybody for watching. I know it was pretty, it wasn't so heavy. I had to apologize, plain and simple. I done messed up. I said my apologies. Put my tail between my legs, and I owned it like a man. And that's all I could do. I won't bring it up again. That's it. That's all. I wish Reggie, I wish his wife, I wish the rest of the guys, Roger, and all those people, nothing but the best. Sorry how it ended. That's it. That's all. Listen, don't forget, this show was brought to you by Positive Mike's Brewing out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I think they're in Edmonton, or just we'll say Alberta. They're somewhere around the Edmonton area, let's say. I'd highly recommend you go to Positive Mike's Brewing on social media. You can grab that hoodie. That's a sexy hoodie. If you're in that area, I think you can stop by and taste his wares. But I highly recommend you go pick up some of his swag. You can get one of those t-shirts, $25. $5 of it goes to a great cause, which is Movember. We're almost over. What are we at? November 22nd. Oh, my boy Austin Matthews. He's got a nice stash going right now for the Leafs. He said if he raises enough money, I think he set a goal. I can't remember the number. I think I just saw my mom or dad tune into the show. Do you know the number that he said it would take for him to shave it off, folks? My mom, me, dad, anybody? I gotta watch me P's and Q's now. They're watching. Oh well. What else? Wade says, well, if that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, Bondzee giving COVID health advice. Hey, listen, it took me a little while to get my shot, but I did. I suffered through it and I got it. And now I am allowed to sit here and give COVID advice to people. And Wade, I've heard you cough on your show too. The after hour show of Bondzee live on your Friday night show, a Bitch Fest. So listen, you better go get yourself checked out too, Mr. Dr. Bondzee says so. Anyways, looks like my parents are going to respond and give me that answer, but that's fine. What else? Where am I? What am I doing? Gwen said, where in Edmonton? I need that hoodie. Where can I get one here in Alberta? Gwendolyn hooked them up on Positive Mike. Go to their Twitter or Instagram page, and you'll be able to get in contact with them and tell them exactly what you want. And everybody else, you should do it too. It's fun driving the bus today. It really was. Half hour of pure nervousness. I literally, my foot was shaking on the pedal because I was like, haven't driven this fella in a while. It's 45 feet long. I'm scared. I wasn't scared, but I was just, it's been a minute, you know? But it literally, you don't even know the bus is running. It sounds like an electric car. I know the diesel engine's at the back, but still, it ran so beautifully today. I love this bus. Gonna miss it. I really am. But what a drive. I love Arizona. I miss California, but I'll be back there to visit my son along the way, you know. But Arizona kicks some ass. There's some really cool stuff here, and I'm looking forward to spending some time here whilst I get the bus either sold and or fixed and then sold. Oh, there's me, mom or dad, who's ever watching. $140,000 or $150,000. Wow, there you go. So if what's his name? My brain's all over the place tonight. Austin Matthews. If he raises $150K, shaves off his mustache, which he's had going for quite some time. And listen, I think he should keep it because that dude is playing amazing hockey with that stash ever since he started growing it. Hockey's fun right now. I am in first place in my hockey pool, by the way, not to brag, toot, but I'm kicking everybody's ass. I lost week 1 to my boy, Jamie Petrie. Bondzee hasn't lost since. GMs out there in the NHL, if you're looking for help, assistant maybe, assistant to the assistant, got hockey knowledge. I'm kicking all my buddies' asses, and it's fun. Okay, that's it. That's all. You guys are the best. Love you. Love the support. And yeah, Bondzee done fucked up. It is what it is, and it won't be brought up again. So peace and love. Take care. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 now. Mountain Standard Time I'm on. And 6 on the West Coast, if that's where you happen to be. Deep breaths. Love my bus. Love my dog. I'm going for a walk. And then I got work to do. You take care. Ciao.